Hello YouTube, back once again with my Sleepy Hollow reviews, and here we are with episode 5, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Sorry this is a few days late, I was really busy these past few days, and that's why this is late. But anyway, here we are with episode 5, the big part of this episode being it is the really bizarre crossover of Sleepy Hollow and Bones, and I did not watch the Bones episode that started the crossover. I just watched this episode, and yeah, plot of this episode, is Pandora raises an army of zombie British people. I love zombie British soldiers who are really hate Crane. You also learn that Crane could have stopped the British foothold on New York during the American Revolution, which is always fun to see how bizarre plot points, historical things like that happen in the show. It's the general that basically was in he had to kill the general that he betrayed, and then the general, and that just he couldn't kill him fast enough, and that's why the British, according to the show, was able to hold New York, capture New York for a while. So yeah, there's that. That was enjoyably weird, but anyway, Abby and Ichabod, they have no idea how to fight this thing, and but then they learn that the answer could be in a cemetery, in a ancient, I don't know what, I'm pretty sure cemetery, what's it called? Cemetery or burial site of the original British soldier, and but they need Bones and Bluth to go help them find it. The interaction between the Sleepy Hollow cast and the Bones cast. I don't watch Bones, so don't. I'm not a super fan by any means of that show. I don't really watch it. But still, the interaction between them were kind of fun. It was kind of fun seeing Bones just talking to Ichabod, Ichabod always being about faith and the power of love and everything like that, and just Bones being a one of signs was kind of fun. That, and when they went and found the burial grounds, and then they set a trap, and Abby's just is with Bluth, and then she's just like, wait, I think I've seen a code an ancient code like this. Wait, so if and then Bluth just took out his gun and shot it. I thought that was pretty funny. But besides that, they really weren't in this episode that much. It's kind of a bizarre how little they were in this crossover. But so all that happens. There's still the stuff going on between Jenny and I forget the dead police guy's son, and still about what that stone's about, and still not that interesting. Still pretty dull stuff. Any really memorable lines this episode? Well, there was the whole shooting. Pandora was kind of fun scaring a trick-or-treater. I was just so angry when she stole her goodie bag. I just wanted her to start sinisterly eating the candy. I was like, oh, why didn't you go there? That would be so hilariously over the top. But still, the action, the sword for the act when they actually fight the zombies, that was a pretty good action scene. The sword fight, though, definitely was not as good as something like the Headless Horseman and when Crane dueled with each other. That was definitely not as good, as well choreographed of a sword fight. And any other big things going on this episode? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting he's a main cast member, but God, Abby's captain, God, does that guy suck. I just keep forgetting he's even in the show half the time. And anything else? Oh yeah, and then Betsy Ross. You also learn that she was the one who caused the New York fire because the only way to kill these zombies was to set them on fire with a fire that cannot be burned until it cannot be extinguished until it's burned everything. So you learn that basically, since the British had control of the zombies, God, this series is not very nice to the British. It's basically making them part of demonic cults, essentially. Betsy Ross burned the city to the ground. So that was another fun, over the top history thing in the Sleepy Hollow, and that. Okay, and I guess there's one other big thing to talk about. Ichabod's relationship. He's still continuing to warm up to that woman that woman who is helping get a citizenship. I forget her name. I thought it was pretty funny seeing when they were at a bowling ring, and he runs into her, and it's Halloween, and she's dressed as Betsy Ross. I thought that was a pretty funny joke, and so there's that, and anything else really? Oh yeah, that. Then there was a nice, effectively kind of dark scene, and just like I like how it shows that Ichabod's still a bit brokenhearted about the end of season 2. Just when Abby's just like, oh, why don't you just ask her out, Crane? And then she's just like, are you still hearing about Katrina? I mean, I know you guys were married, like, and you could tell that she was about to make a joke, like over like 200 years, and then just like 6 years. We were married for 6 years. I thought that was effectively Dark's line. That was also nice at the end when you saw him actually call the woman up and like ask her out, and like almost look kind of brokenhearted, like he's letting go of the past while doing it. So really good performance from Tom Mison this week. So yeah, all I can say is a great episode. Tons of fun. It was ton to I did like the whole joke how it was Halloween and nobody could tell at first that the zombies were attacking. That was pretty funny. And yeah. So, fun action, some good character development, and even though the crossover with Bones was really weird, yeah, I wonder if Fox demanded this because it seemed to be thrown so much to this side, but whatever. YouTube, as always, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.